احنا جايين من كل مكان للصويرة زينة البلدان نزورو ونرجع فرحان كالضبيل وللهيل ولا حوض السلاح وثوم حيلة نضربو شوفار هاد الليلة.
We shoot Moreh Barabodeh today. We call it Shlushat Yimei Hagvala, 3 days before Shavu'ot. The Torah said that Hashem, he said to Moshe Rabbeinu, tell the Bnei Israel to prepare themselves for Matan Torah. And that was 3 days before Shavuot. That means 3 days of preparations. As you know, when you do a wedding, there is a preparation. Always, before the wedding, the last days, there is some kind of preparations. Hashem gave us 50 days between Pesach and Shavuot of preparations for Matan Torah. And what kind of preparations? When you do a wedding, you have to prepare, a place where it will be the wedding, the rabbi to do the ketubah, to do the kiddushin, to do the chuppah, to invite people, of course. But for Matan Torah, what kind of preparation? What does that mean? I mean, even to sign a contract, there is preparation. You have to prepare papers, but what is Torah? What kind of preparation? When you want to make food, you have to prepare. You have to buy the food. You have to cook the food. Even if you need dishes where to cook the food, you need fire. You need everything. I mean, the food you eat. When you eat bread, we buy bread and we eat it. But before you eat that bread, it takes 1 year to eat it, because this is the first time that you plant, the green, and then you have the flowers. It's people think even when you eat meat, you buy a steak. This steak, it's ready, but before this steak came, it didn't exist before. Everything needs a preparation. So, for everything, but for Torah, I do not understand what kind of preparation to receive the Torah. Hashem gave us 50 days. And then, between these 50 days, He gave us the last 3 days, after 47 days of preparation. Hashem said, well now, Shlushet Yimei Hagvala. Hashem said to Moshe Rabbeinu, Moshe, tell the Bnei Israel now they have to prepare themselves deeper for Matan Torah. And how? Tell them to separate themselves from the woman. Tell them to wash their clothes. And but what kind of preparation? I mean, what it is the Torah? I mean, you prepare yourself for something that you can see. I mean, but I prepare myself to what? I had a big experience for me. First, when I had to go to Morocco last week to prepare myself to meet somebody, to take him to the grave of Rabbi Chaim Pinto. And I had to prepare myself to meet some very important people. And I was thinking all kinds of ways how to behave. Even that I'm going to meet somebody that I know already, and he's very close to me, but still, now he's not what it was before. Now he's somebody very important, so I have to prepare myself how to meet him, how to welcome him, how if eventually I have to meet some other people. So it was a kind of preparation. So that answers my question. Can you imagine Hashem? He is the King of the Kings. And on Matan Torah, the day that Hashem gave us the Torah, that was the day that we're going to meet Hashem. Nobody knows how is going to be this meeting between Hashem and the Bnei Israel. That was the preparation. I mean, it's very important to be prepared psychologically of everything. When there is a bad news, that we have to tell bad news to somebody, we prepare how to tell him the bad news so he will not take it bad. Even the Gemara and the Talmud said, a lot of times the rabbi said, never say the bad news to somebody suddenly. You have to talk to him slowly, prepare him before you tell him. And even a good news, a very, very good news, it's very important not to tell to somebody a quick, because he may die. Because a good news, he can't stop the heart beating. So you have to prepare him. Now can you imagine, when Hashem, he said to the Bnei Israel, I'm going to appear to you, I'm going to talk to you. That was the preparation. The preparation, how to meet Hashem. Now, of course, we're not talking here about the Torah. We're talking here the meeting between Bnei Israel, the Jews, and Hashem. And that was a big preparation during 150 days. But the last 3 days, Hashem, he wanted to disconnect them from this world. He wanted to disconnect them completely from this world. That was a step further of preparation. Every day, the last 3 days, it was a deeper preparation to meet Hashem. That's why Hashem said to Moshe Rabbeinu, now they have to disconnect themselves from their wives. That means, usually a man, his wife is his half. A man, it's a man and woman when they are married, they are together. But now, Hashem said, separation completely. Now, your husband, it's me. Can you imagine? Now your husband, it's me. As you know, it was a marriage between the Jews and Hashem on Matan Torah. And the Ketubah, it's the Torah. And Hashem was the Chatan, we were the Kala. It's like an example. I mean, this is the way how the rabbis explain how much Hashem loved the Bnei Israel and how much the Bnei Israel loved Hashem at that moment, like a man and woman. And they cannot live together without the Ketubah. So the Torah was the Ketubah. And who was the witness? Who was the witness? So, the witness, who was the witness of this beautiful wedding? So, it's the earth and the sky. Shamay Ba'aretz. All the Malachim were there. Everybody was there. So that was a big preparation. A psychological preparation and a separation from all kind of material. All kind of material. You see, that was something that usually always we have always a thought, a feeling, something that what happened exactly. A lot of times I sit and when I study Torah, I promise you, this is my point of view. When I study Torah and I understand something in the Torah, I smile. I'm happy. In my life, I received a lot of money. I received people that they give me millions of dollars for the yeshivot. I mean, the yeshiva in Ashdod, somebody, a miracle happened because I lost the land because I did not have the money to build. So the city wanted to take the land. That happened exactly this week, where I received a letter that they want to take the land in Ashdod. And Hashem, he did a big miracle. He came up with a big check, few millions of dollars. He said, I want you to start building the yeshiva. So Baruch Hashem, we fight it this week, and we had back the land. A big land, very well situated. So this man, Baruch Hashem, he promised, I know him, and Be'ezat Hashem will start. You see, this is, Mamash, it's I'm convinced that everything came from Hashem. So, I know Hashem is Emet. When I received the good news about that man, that he called me, and he said, me and my partners, we want to do this in the memory of his father, I was not happy. I mean, I took it like I said thank you. It's not like I won a lotto. But when I am happy, when I smile, when I feel good, when I understand the Torah. When all these books that you see here, I wrote them. When I have an idea about Hashem, I smile. No matter what time is it. You know why? Because if you think a little bit, any kind of money that you may have, you can be the biggest billionaire of the world. You can be the master of the world. But after you die, you don't take nothing with you. But this, you take it. The Torah, you enjoy it when you're alive, and you join after 120 years. So this is the Emet. The Torah, that's what we call Torah Emet Natananu. The real Torah Hashem give us. And this is the real joy. This is the real Simcha. It's the Torah. So Hashem, He knew what He wanted to tell us. But what about us? Do we know what Hashem wants to give us? Hashem, He knows that what He's going to give us is going to give us something that we will enjoy it. But do it. So that's why Hashem, He give us 50 days of preparation to prepare ourselves about the present, the Torah that He wants to give us. To be. But after 47 days, Hashem said to Moshe, now Moshe, we have less 3 days. Now those 3 days, okay, they've been preparing themselves for 47 days. Okay, but now they have to disconnect themselves completely from this material world to focus to be mine. How can we be His? So Hashem said, well, now they have to disconnect themselves from their wives, the wife from the husband from his wife. For 3 days, they're going to be mine. And those are the 3 days, started from today, to receive the Torah. But the Torah said, right away, after Hashem, He gave the Bnei Israel the Torah, He told them, now go back home, go back to your wives. You know why? Because Am Israel, they were so connected to Hashem when Hashem gave the Torah. Maybe they were not able to go back to their wives. And their wives, they will not go back to the husband. So much they prepared themselves during those 3 days. Now they feel they are the husband. The husband is Hashem. They are the wives of Hashem. Everybody, that's what he feels. So Hashem said, hey, stop. Now that I give you the Torah, now that you test me, now that you know who I am, now that you know who are you, now go back home. Go back to your wives. And always with the feeling that I am your God. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Exactly that's what happened when the King Shlomo, the King Solomon, when he did the inauguration of the Beit HaMikdash, he did the inauguration of the Beit HaMikdash during 8 days. On those 8 days, there was Kippur there. And even on Kippur, they eat. Yes. And he told them, now we're going to do the inauguration of the Beit HaMikdash. We're going to enjoy all those days. What about Kippur? Kippur, we eat. And if they eat, and after the inauguration, a few days left, a voice from the sky came. He said, I am happy, I forgive you, and all of you, you have a part in the Olam Haba. And then Shlomo Melech, he told them, now go back to your wives. Go back home. That means they were so connected to Hashem during the inauguration of the temple, of the Beit HaMikdash, so they were so close, connected to Hashem, so they didn't want to go back home. They wanted to stay there. The woman didn't want the husband, and the husband didn't want the wife. They wanted to stay. Muslim said, no. Now go back to your world. Now that's it. Go down. He made them to test what it is, Kedusha. Now that they tested Kedusha, Shlomo Melech told them, now you can live in this Olam Hazeh with the Kedusha of Olam Haba. You know, madam, don't forget, this world is Gan Eden. People think that the paradise is up there after you die. It's not true. You can live and you feel the paradise through the Torah. Payment, I'm telling you. Sometimes I feel happy with the Torah. In my life, I meet a lot of people, big top people of the world. I meet them. And I respect them. But I feel more happy what I am than if I was like them. Because I have the Torah. The Torah is my food. It's my everything. It's my drink. It's everything. Look, I wrote all these books. Every time I have all this here, the white books here, are the new books. They're not. I did not printed them. I still have maybe another 40 books. Every second, I have something new on the Torah. I write it, and I join it. This is my lotto. This is my enjoyment, and I wanted to finish with this. When Hashem appeared to the Bnei Israel, now listen to this. When Hashem appeared to the Bnei Israel, when he said, Anochi, I am your God, the Talmud said that all Jews die. Nafshi yatsa bidabero. All Jews die. Because all Jews, when Hashem he said, Anochi, I am, all the neshamot, all the souls of the Jews, they went straight to connect themselves to Hashem. So they die. If you don't have the neshama, you die. If there is no soul, you die. So all the Jews die. So the Torah started to cry. The Torah said to Hashem. So, can you say Hashem? All the Jewish people die. So who is going to study me? You're going to give the Torah to who? So right away, Hashem he sent back the neshamot to the body of all the Jews. So my question is, why that happened? Why when Hashem appeared to the Bnei Israel and he said, Anochi Hashem, why Hashem, he accepted that all the Jewish people they will die? Why? I mean, what is the reason? The reason is the preparation of the Jewish people. They prepared so well during those 3 days to connect themselves to Hashem. So when Hashem appeared, the connection was completely, it worked. How do you know that you are connected to Hashem? How? How do I know? How? How do I know? Okay, I am Jewish. I feel, but how do I know? How? Well, how do I know? When I enjoy the Torah, like you. Baruch Hashem, I heard you create a Torah, I heard the way you read the Torah, and I feel that really you are deeply a real Jewish man. And I can trust you. You did your bar mitzvah today. I know that you will be a good Jewish. I know that. And all of you here, I know. This is a connection. When you enjoy Torah, that means you are connected to Hashem. You know, all of us, we've been there 3,330 years ago. When Hashem appeared to the Bnei Israel, He gave them the Torah, all of us were there. You were there. I was there. Everybody was there. There was nobody who, he may say, even the Goyim that they convert after, even the non-Jews that they convert themselves, they were there as well. Everybody was there. All those who received the Torah, till Mashiach come, we were there. That's what we believe. That's what we respect. And this is our work, to carry on, to be connected to what we received a few thousand years ago in Har Sinai. And that's not easy. It's very hard. But Be'ezat Hashem, with the help of Hashem, we will have success. So, I wish you Mazal Tov, and I wish you Bracha V'Atzlacha. You came far away from Australia to do your Bar Mitzvah, Be'ezat Hashem. May Hashem give you Bracha V'Atzlacha, B'rut Be'ezat Hashem. And Be'ezat Hashem, we will have the zichut to feel Hashem on Shavu'ot. Don't forget that Shavu'ot, it was not 3,000 years ago. Shavu'ot, it's every day. Every day is Shavu'ot. Every day is Matan Torah. Every day you decide to receive the Torah, it's Matan Torah. Every day. It's not only once a year we do Shavu'ot. Shavu'ot, Pesach, we do it once a year. Sukkot, we do it once a year. Rosh Hashanah, it's once a year. Kippur, it's once a year. Purim, it's once a year. Hanukkah, it's once a year. But Shavu'ot, Matan Torah, it's every day. The day you decide to study Torah, the hour you decide to study Torah, it's Matan Torah. Because when you decide, that means, because the Torah, it's a present. So when you decide to study, that means that, you want that present. So it's Matan Torah. So Be'ez Hashem, God bless you. Baruch Haba Etzlah.